Alrighty, Donnie D out here at my little range. I got my relatively new Kel Tec CP33 22 semi-auto. I'm going to just take a couple of 3 shots and then I'll talk about it a little bit, tell you how I'm liking it so far. There we go. Camera so you can hopefully see the targets a little bit better without messing the camera up. Nice shot of the sky right there. I'm not exactly a Hollywood, so bear with me. Alright, I'm just going to rock off 2 or 3 more rounds, or half a dozen or so. Alrighty, take a look at it here. Stand by 1. Alrighty, yeah, I'm back on. Like I said, I'm not Hollywood, so bear with me. Just wanted to show you the high points of the gun, things I particularly like about it, which or most of the features. I guess the main thing I like about it is it's a relatively unusual gun. It's the only Kel Tec I've ever owned. I'm surprised because Kel Tec has a tendency to make some sort of unusual guns or very innovative guns anyway, from what I understand. But anyway, it does have a threaded barrel. This is the tan color. You can also get it in green, black, and some kind of a burnt bronze or something. I don't know. I didn't see that one on. I got mine through Davidson's Gallery of Guns. But anyway, it's got about a 10.5 inch long top rail, really nice Picatinny rail with really nice fiber optic sights, fully adjustable rear fiber optic sight, about a 9.5 inch radius between the sights. It's got an ambidextrous safety. The slide release is on the left hand side or the right hand shooter side. The charging handle is very reminiscent of an AR-15. By the way, the gun of course is safe. I just shot all the ammo out of it. Nothing in the chamber, nothing in the magazine. And by the way, it has the magazine release is located on the heel of the grip. I've got another gun that I like pretty good. I like it a lot actually. It's an AMT Lightning. That's a bit picky with ammo, but it's still a lot of fun. You just get the right ammo for it. This one, however, so far has proven to not be picky with ammo. I've shot about 4 different ammos with it. What I'm shooting today, Remington Thunderbolt, 40 grain, 1255 velocity, some Federal Auto Match, 325 box. They're 40 grain, 1200 velocity, shoots them fine. Also, I've shot some CCI mini bag, 40 grain, 1235, and one more. I think I shot some of my CCI standard velocity 40 grain 1070s, but I'm not sure. But so far, all of the ammo that I have shot in this gun has performed almost flawlessly. The only problems I have had, and I've probably got about 500 rounds to this gun at least. The only problems that I've had are the fact that if you fill it up with a fully 33 rounds, sometimes, maybe a half a dozen times, I had it to fail to pick up that first round like it ought to. But the manual says don't fill it up with 33 rounds the first few magazines you run. Fill it only up to about 20 because that spring is really strong right there at first. But I love the gun. It is absolute joy to shoot. So much fun. And like I said, basically 0 failures with it, other than that one little hiccup I talked about. And one thing about it's kind of a catch-22 here. You've got this beautiful long Picatinny rail on top that's just begging for a red dot or reflex or some kind of an optic. But yet you've got these beautiful fiber optic sights, fully adjustable rear. So you want to put an optic on it, but then you don't want to cover up the really nice fiber optic sight. So for the time being anyway, and maybe all night the rest of the way, I'm going to just use it with the iron sights or the fiber optic sights. I've got another gun, a Smith & Wesson SW22 that I'm shooting that way because I sure need to practice. But I may eventually get a fiber optic and just put it on and take it off as I need. That's one experiment I want to try. Some of y'all may know the answer. If I put a red dot or a reflex on and I put it on the 5th slot up, adjust it and get it sighted in, if I take it off and put it right back on the same slot, is it going to be off 0? I don't know. I'm going to find out though. But anyway, I think I'll take just a few more shots. I want to show you one more thing though. Hold on. One thing you definitely want to do is get one of these. This one is from American Speedloader. It's made for the CP33, and oh my gosh, just make sure you get one. I mean, you can load these things by hand, but it's so much faster and so much easier with this speed loader. And there's another brand, that not American Speedloader, I forgot who it was, that makes basically the same one. It looks just a tiny bit different, but it's the same speed loader. Be sure to pick one of these up. In fact, I picked this up about 2 weeks before I picked this up because I want to make sure that I could get this. But anyway, stand by. I'm going to put a couple more rounds in and just take a couple more shots. Just because I love to shoot it so good.